Hello and good day. Welcome to Lifestyle Protection Podcast, and it's specially brought to you by Veritas Capital Assurance PLC. So, if you're a first time listener, thank you for joining us. But if you're a recurring listener, like this is another time joining us on this, we want to say a very big thank you. Okay, moving on. My name is Queen Zach, and with me in the studio today is.
Arinze Adigwe.
And also joining us today is.
Linda.
Okay, thank you so much, Arinze and Linda. Okay, so Arinze,
Yes.
let's not waste time today. Let's just go straight to the matter.
No time to waste,
Okay,
yeah?
exactly.
All
Okay,
right.
so I remembered last week, of course, like our last episode, we had this general knowledge about insurance. You know, the orishirishi in insurance, the definition, the benefits, and all that. But I've been having this, this thought. It's been in my mind, and I said I have to bring it to you, and also for our listeners.
All
You
right.
said for third party insurance, like if I have my 15,000 naira now and
Yes.
I give it to this insurance company, and then I can have an insurance policy like for a whole year, please, can you give me a detailed explanation on this? Like I need an explanation on this.
Okay. All right, Queen. Okay, yes, that's fine. I mean, like you're bringing this up. So, there are different types of insurance, like we said last week. I think last week we talked about general knowledge insurance, types of classes of insurance.
Yeah.
We talked about motor insurance, and now went to third-party insurance. All right. There are different types of third-party insurance that covers for different things and for different type of automobile. All right. So I'm sure Linda can help us with a few of the types of third-party insurance, and I can break it down and explain if that works for us.
All right, sure, that would be lovely. Okay.
Okay, the third party insurance here we have private motor insurance, commercial motor insurance,
Okay.
truck third party motor insurance,
Okay.
tricycle, which is popularly known as keke. We have the mini truck insurance, the special type, which is the ambulance.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay, we also have the third party for it, and we also have the motorcycle.
Okay. Fantastic.
you.
All right. Thank you, Linda. So all of this types of vehicle that she's mentioned can actually also take comprehensive insurance.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you there. So you mean if I have a keke napep, as
Yes.
small as a keke,
Yes.
I can have an insurance policy?
You should have an insurance policy. Not that you can. You should have an insurance policy.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So,
Alright.
as I was saying, so any of this can actually take up a comprehensive insurance policy. But for relating it to your question, the supposed small 15,000 naira.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for third party, any of these can take a third party, all right, and at different amounts. So
Alright.
if I start from the least, which is the motorcycle or what we call Okada,
Yeah.
it's 3,500.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
If you're doing a mini truck, ambulance, and all of that, 20,000 naira. If you're doing a tanker, if about a small tanker, all of that, 100,000 naira. If you're doing a commercial vehicle, small like a private cars, it's 15,000 naira. If you're not doing a tricycle, keke napep, marwa, whatever we call it, different names, it's 5,000 naira. Now,
Okay.
but the good thing about all of this, so speaking specifically to the 15,000 naira example you gave,
Mm-hmm.
so Mr. Arinze has a car.
Alright.
He comes to Veritas Capital and say, "Oh, I want to take a third-party insurance company."
Mm-hmm.
In any case, he doesn't even need to physically go to any of the physical office of Veritas Capital. He can do that online, either via WhatsApp or on their website. You can just go to their website and buy his insurance and move on. All right. Now the beauty about that 15,000 naira that you have said, your small 15,000 naira that you have said is that what I explained last week was this. You have given Veritas Capital, for example, your 15,000 naira for 1 year. So let's say January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024.
Okay.
What that means is that for that period of time, that duration, you have given Veritas Capital 15,000 naira, which is what we will call premium, to cover your car for 1 year.
Okay.
Now, it is third party because it is Veritas, Arinze, and the unknown man or woman that Arinze might damage his vehicle.
Oh, okay.
That's the third party.
Yes.
Now, this insurance policy is called third party motor insurance policy because it does not cover Veritas, it does not cover Arinze, it covers that third person, that unknown person that Arinze does not know. All right. So for example's sake, Arinze has taken the policy January 1st. or as the African story will go, we don't like to use our examples, we don't say negative things, but hey, bottom line is this: whoever has taken that policy has taken it, and so the company, Veritas Capital, for example, is liable to help that person manage financial losses when it occurs.
Wow.
Sometime in June or July, for some reason, the supposed person who took that 15,000 naira in January runs into a car and damages the car. By any reason, whether brake failure or for any reason at all, but it's been confirmed and affirmed by the traffic control unit of road safety or wherever is authorized to that to say, oh, yes, it is Mr. X that bought insurance from Veritas that was wrong.
Oh.
Now, the repair estimate or the cost of the repair is now valued at, let's say, 1 million naira.
Okay.
The guy takes the police report, and whoever confirmed that he was wrong takes the cost of repair, the estimate, comes to Veritas and say, my people, see what has happened, this is my police report, this is my report, this is it. Now, Veritas Capital, after negotiation and all that, and discussing and confirming everything and all that, let's assume that everything that has been said is actually 1 million naira. We either pay the 1 million naira to that person that the car was damaged or the auto shop that is fixing it, depending on whichever one that is coming in for all the parties involved. So with that small 15,000 naira that we talked about, this will happen. Oh, wow. In addition to this, if there was physical injury to anybody in that car that was damaged as a result of that accident that happened, the company will foot the bill. Veritas Capital will foot the bill.
Wow, that's wonderful, insightful. Thank you so much, Arinze. Okay, so now it's like you're gingering me to, have insurance policy.
Hurry up.
All right. Okay, so I'm curious, what are the minimum requirements to get an insurance policy? Now that people know that with your small money, your small token, you can have an insurance policy for yourself. Like, what do I need to get an insurance policy?
Okay, I think Linda was saying something before, and which I'm going to purchase on. Any of this type of vehicles that Linda mentioned already.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have what is called proof of ownership.
Of course, most definitely.
She mentioned a lot of cars, a lot of type of insurance. So let's say you are even doing motor.
Okay.
We'll ask you if you go to our website, the Veritas Capital website, to buy third-party insurance will not take more than 5 minutes. So the minimum requirement would be the type of the car you have, the model, the color, the chassis number, your driver's license, the phone number, your email, and you pay your money online, and you're done. I'm saying this transaction maximum, if you're tech savvy, it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. And you have your policy, not that they'll say come and take your policy in our office. You have it sent to your email. And it's verifiable. There's a portal where you can verify whether your insurance is genuine or not. So for the third party, your minimum requirement is these things I've mentioned. You will even, the funny thing, if you go on the website now, you will see, once you click that you want to buy, it will ask you those questions. So even if you don't want to buy, you can go and get those things, come back and populate those data. And the good thing is that some of them even have what they call drop up. So you just see, if you click on motor, it gives you the type of motor already. When you see, my one is Honda, you click on Honda, it gives you the model and you move on. It's as simple as that.
Thank you so much, Arinze. This has been very insightful. Hope you guys are having fun learning much more things about insurance. Okay, so there's another question here. Since we're talking about general knowledge about insurance for people out there to know more about insurance in layman's term.
Are you clear with what Mr. Arinze said about the third party?
Yes, sure. Or would you want to add something to it?
Or you have a question?
Okay, yes, I want to ask a question.
Okay, sure.
So, Mr. Arinze, you just spoke on motor insurance, motor third party. What about the common tricycle keke napep? Is it the same document that is needed?
Yes, the same document. And besides, the amount is not 15,000 naira. Okay. The amount is 5,000 naira.
So, if an incident happened for third party motor, you said they will give them, if the cost of repair is 1 million, does that also apply to keke,
yes.
tricycle?
Yes, but the damage, the maximum third party damage is not 1 million. I think it's less than 1 million. But even the third party I mentioned, it's not just 1 million. The third party damage is up to 3 million naira. I just use 1 million as an example. All right. So
All right. Okay. So
you were going to ask a question.
yes, I was. I was. Okay. So since we're talking about general knowledge about insurance, so Harinze, could you help me with a distinctive definition? What the differences between an insurance broker and an insurance agent? When you hear these terms, I'm curious. Like, what does it mean, and what are the differences?
Okay, so I'll try and use an example for this conversation.
All
So,
right. Thank you.
uh, a distributor of a distributor of a beverage, for example, any beverage
Mm-hmm.
has a bigger purse, right?
Yes, of course.
Now, but a retailer has a small purse.
All right.
A broker is licensed by NICOM to go into insurance business, but not to underwrite insurance. Now, so let me give an example. Veritas Capital is an insurance company, so we can underwrite insurance policies.
All right.
A broker is the go-between between Veritas and the insured, who brings the insured to Veritas, and they meet together, so they discuss and agree on terms and all of that. Oh, this is the policy is covered. This is the rate I'm going to give you. This is the rate I'm going to give you. So it's like the name, because he brokers the deal between the insurance and the insured.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. So, in my little business study sense, okay, so you're trying to say an insurance broker is like a middleman?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Between the insurance company and the insured being the person buying the policy.
Okay.
Now, the agent is the person who sells. Just say, let's call him a sales rep. All right. So I'm sure as we go on in this conversation, we'll be able to break it down. Maybe as we go on in our future episodes, we'll be able to break it down.
Right.
Again, the broker is the man who brokers the business, who comes and says, okay, there's someone that wants to insure.
Okay.
This is him. Oh, you want to insure? This is an insurance company. So he's the go-between the insurance company and the insured. The agent is the one who just now goes to just sell insurance policies to different people. I'm sure you see some people walking around and so buy policy from us, and those are insurance agents.
Thank you so much, Arinze. Okay, we have time for one more question.
All right.
So this one, I would need a very what's the word? Okay, I need something that would something that even the commonest man would understand. Exactly, the man on the street would understand. What is a typical claims process like? I've been hearing you use a term like throughout this podcast episode. You say underwriting. What does that mean, and what does it involve? How is it done?
Which of underwriting on claims?
On claims. Okay, so
yeah.
So what's the typical process?
There are two different units.
Okay.
Underwriting is different from claims.
Oh, really?
Right. When that's, remember I said when there's a damage to the other person's car, it is the claims unit that will deal with it.
Okay.
When Mr. X came to buy the policy, it is in the underwriting unit that he would have met. He couldn't have met the claims unit at that time, because in the right people that will look at the vehicle and say, okay, this vehicle is fit for this amount, this risk is commensurable with the amount you're paying, so take the policy. When there's a damage, it is the claims people that customer will meet and say, oh, I've put in a claim. So those claim people will work with the underwriting people. Okay, let's look at the policy you give to this guy. What does it cover? What does it cover? What doesn't it cover? And on that ground, they will now process his claim. So the typical claims process is just as simple as, it's very simple, it's a straightforward process. Once there's an accident, however, you notify the company, providing the picture of the vehicle, the parts that are damaged, repair of cost of repair, and in this case, a third party, a police report.
All right, and that's
you just send it in, and the process. Of course, you remember, like every contract, there are terms and conditions. Once you meet the terms and conditions, the process is they offer you what is called settlement offer. So you agree and say, okay, this thing is no, I don't agree. Once you agree that the cost will cover it, and they sign off, in less than 24 hours, you get your money.
And you're good to go. Wow, Arinze, you're really treating me with these insurance tips. And
so please hurry up.
Yeah, of course, most definitely. Okay, so to our listeners, I hope you've learned a thing or two or 100 today from our podcast episode. Okay, so especially Linda and Arinze, thank you so much for joining us. So Arinze, over to you. Okay, so give us more details about social media and everything involved.
All right, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Queen, for this opportunity. We are Veritas Capital Assurance PLC, one of the leading insurance companies in the country. You can reach us across social media or email or walk to any of our branches across the country. For phone call is 0700 1500. I'll take that again, 0700 1500. You can send us an email to either info@veritascapital.com or cic@veritascapital.com. I like to say here that the capital comes with a K, not a C. It's a capital with a K. You can check out this product we mentioned about the third party on our website. It's www.veritascapital.com. www.veritascapital.com. Check us out on social media. On Facebook and LinkedIn is Veritas Capital Assurance PLC. On X is Veritas Capital. On Instagram is Veritas Capital _. So please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll definitely help you to offer solutions to your lifestyle protection.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening. This is where we close the curtain for today's episode. Have a nice day. Bye.